Okay, truth be told, there really are some amazing restaurants here on Delmarva.
Yeah, and one of them is going above and beyond when making sure their customers are getting to eat exactly what they want. DelmarvaLife Sean Streicher stopped by Hobo's in Rehoboth Beach, where patrons can customize each dish to fit their dietary needs.
As people become more educated on the type of food they're eating, special diets like eating gluten-free or only eating non-GMO foods are increasing in popularity. But try eating at a restaurant with one of these dietary restrictions and you'll find your options are limited.
I find that you have 1 or 2 options on a menu when you go out to eat. You might have 2 or 3 if you're lucky.
So a little over 5 years ago, Chef Gretchen Hanson set out to create a restaurant that caters to these specialty diets.
When I first opened the restaurant, nobody even knew what vegan meant, and nobody knew what gluten-free was. Everyone thought just gluten was wheat and that was it, and it's so much more complicated than that, and vegan is so complicated. So I decided very, very early on that I would have dishes that were dedicated for vegans like me, that they could have, that they were comfortable with, and that they would know were safe without cross-contamination.
Gretchen describes the menu at Hobo's as a global eco-fusion combination with influences from around the world. But what really makes it unique is the ability to tweak each dish to fit your specific diet.
I wanted to have my whole menu be gluten-free or gluten-free accessible. So what I decided to do was to take every dish and break it down into components so that you could switch the proteins out. Like say I'm vegan, I would have a seitan or a non-GMO tofu or a Beyond Chicken, which is made out of pea protein. But say you're a real meat lover and you would want a grass-fed free-range filet. Well, we could do the same dishes, we could just switch the proteins. And you could get what you want, and I could get what I want out of the same dish.
This can be especially helpful to people with food allergies.
So that's what I'm passionate about, is contacting each person on the table and making sure that they get what they need. They get what protects them from allergies, what makes their dietary choices possible. So if you're vegan or gluten-free or pescatarian, whatever it is, makes you capable of ordering what you need on that table.
Gretchen, we talked about all these different kinds of foods and how you can customize each dish, and I was hoping you could make one for me.
I can do that.
Now you said the fiery shrimp is a staple, and I think I want to give that a try.
All right, so what I would ask you first is, do you want it spicy fiery, or do you just want it fiery from the roasted vegetables?
I want it spicy.
You want it spicy, so we're going to crank up the heat a little bit. And you want to use shrimp rather than the other options of proteins?
I love shrimp.
Okay, brilliant. And what about vegetables? Are there any vegetables that you just don't like?
No, I think any vegetable is a vegetable for me.
Okay, so that's easy. So we can make that dish. So the first thing I'm going to do is heat my pan so they're very, very hot. And then I'm going to add my roasted garlic. The minute I get some serious heat going, I'm going to put my shrimp into sear and make sure I move them around. You want to get a hard sear on these shrimp. I'm also going to add my hard veg into this other pan and start that going. I will be marrying these 2 pans together. But for right now, I want my roasted artichokes, my peppers, my carrots, and then this is the most satisfying part. Woo! This is why I do what I do.
So this is the fiery shrimp. It looks delicious.
It is delicious. And you chose the shrimp and you chose to have it a little bit spicy. But it's named fiery for the fire roasted vegetables that are in it, the onions, the garlic, all the different flavors that are going to speak through.
Man, there is definitely some heat, but it's very flavorful.
That's the intention. We want to let the flavors speak through any heat. We don't want to mask it with just sheer hotness. So you're never going to get a dish here that's so hot you can't eat it.
Well, you knocked it out of the park.
Thanks, Sean.
And I'm not the only one that thinks so, as Hobo's customers keep coming back for more.
We've engendered a tremendous amount of loyalty for people that need what we do. But we've also engendered a tremendous amount of loyalty for people that actually like the concept that a restaurant is about creating family and creating community. And they come back again and again and again.
As for Gretchen, the joy of giving her customers exactly what they want is proving to be very rewarding.
So when I was a young chef, I wouldn't change my dishes. I had made that. I'd made that up. That was mine. It was special. It was a creation. It was mine. You can't change it. And now I find that if I change something for somebody in a way that makes them happy, that makes them so happy that it gives me back something I never had before. And that's huge. It's amazing.
And Chef Gretchen says she's constantly changing up her menu to highlight the seasons. She also uses fresh local products whenever possible.
And one of our DelmarvaLife viewers gets a taste of all that Hobos has to offer at no cost. Congratulations to Taylor Pearson of Salisbury, Wycomico County, our second Holiday Guide winner today. You've won a $50 gift card to Hobos. Enjoy.
Oh boy, and with food on our minds, how's that holiday menu looking? You may have dinner covered, but what about dessert? Celebrity chef Alex Guarnaschelli joins us next with just the recipe to impress your family and friends, a Black Forest walnut trifle.
And then Lisa and I hop into the DelmarvaLife kitchen to make one of our own. And you're going to see just how sweet and simple it really is. But first, DelmarvaLife has teamed up with the folks at Goose Creek Food Stores to give you 200 reasons that this holiday season will hopefully be a little easier on your wallet.
How does this sound? $200 a day in Goose Creek gift cards. All you have to do is watch Delmarva weekdays from 5 to 6. We will ask you one question about something that happened in the previous day's show. Then call 443-880-9200. And if you are the 16th caller with the right answer, you win. It's that easy.
That's awesome. What's even better is we're giving away $200 in gift cards each weekday through November 21st. Then Monday, November 24th, and Tuesday, November 25th, we give away $500 in gift cards.
Now listen up. Here's today's question. WBOC's Steve Hammond was on the show yesterday to talk about the Smith Island Crab Picking Co-op. How many crab pickers did he say are left on Smith Island? Call now with your answer, 443-880-9200. Good luck and happy holidays from all of us at DelmarvaLife and Goose Creek Food Stores. We'll be right back.